See? I told you it would work.
Now, don't start celebrating too soon. We also have to make it back to the hotel. Give me the envelope and there won't be any trouble.
You want it? Take it. I'm just trying to get a cup of coffee.
Hey. Thanks for meeting me.
What's up?
I really wanted to apologize. I mean, last night I was a total idiot and I didn't mean to insult you. I basically treat you like a hooker. I know you're not like that whatsoever.
Okay, Michael, it's fine.
No, it's not. Look, you've been really nice to me. And then I go and do something stupid like that. It makes me no better than that guy who grabbed you in the street.
Okay, just stop. Look, you're being way too hard on yourself here. You know, truth is, I got really defensive last night. And when I calmed down, I realized you were just trying to be nice.
By offering to pay you money for your time?
You only offered because you thought there was no way that I could like you for you. But you're wrong. You know, I do like you, Michael. You're one of the nicest guys I've met in a long time.
Yeah. Was it before or after I beat the guy up and offered you money?
Everybody has their buttons. You know, yours got pushed.
Yeah. It happens a lot.
Well, we'll work on it. For free.
You thinking the way Carly is that it's a bad idea for me to get back with Brenda, right?
Here, baby, try this.
No. I'm okay. I just took asprin.
No, it's not aspirin. It's niacin.
What's
It's
niacin?
a vitamin. Kate keeps a bottle of them at work for models that show up hungover, and it flushes the alcohol out of your system.
You know, I don't make a habit out of doing this. I actually don't believe in drinking away my problems.
Last night you made an exception?
Yep, and I'll be paying for it for the rest of the day.
So, what's going on?
Look, I gotta be honest with you. Just get a lot on the table.
Okay. It's okay, you can say it.
It's Sonny, you know, like every time I work a case that involves him, I end up letting him off the hook somehow. And it's because I'm tired of compromising myself and my badge because of some DNA we share. But the other option is hurting a lot of people.
Yeah, I understand.
I should stop tiptoeing around people's feelings, you know? And just say that for once everyone would be better off if Sonny was just put away.
Part of why I got so mad is because I like you so much. And I didn't want you thinking of me as a hooker. You know, I'm a dancer. Is it my ideal job? No. But, you know, it pays a lot more than I could make waiting tables.
I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of.
I know. I just hate how everyone at the club assumes that since I take my clothes off for money that I'll also, you know, sell my body to the highest bidder when my shift's over. I mean, that may be okay for some girls, but that is not for me. That's not what I do.
No, I am so sorry. I didn't mean anything that I said.
I know how it can be confusing, though. You know, I mean, after all, we did meet in a hotel room. And the whole idea was for us to have sex.
Yeah, no, I get it. Sam thought you could help me out, but you are so much more. It's really nice to have someone to talk to.
I'm glad you called.
Hey, you got a minute?
Come on in.
You look, concerned.
Well, it's just that you usually don't come in here unless something happened to Michael or you got a warrant, you're going to arrest me or whatever.
No,
right?
Michael's fine. I'm not working any cases with your name on it at the moment. I'm tied up guarding Brenda and trying to flush out the Balkan.
Any leads?
I wish. Brenda's anxious to get back to her life.
Yeah, we both are.
It's crazy, you know, guarding her again is like stepping back into the past. She's a good woman. I respect her for everything she does, you know.
You don't have to sugarcoat it. I know that she's a pain. Why don't you take the night off, do something with Lulu?
Nah, I can't. I got an obligation.
Well, that's not till tomorrow. Tonight, I'll take care of Brenda.
Oh, I'm dying to see what Ronan had in that box. Must be pretty important for it to make a man like Balkan so nervous.
So, what happened?
I walked around the corner wearing this, like you told me to. A man came up, said if I gave him the envelope, there wouldn't be any trouble. I handed it over and he left with his friend.
That's it?
Yeah, I know. Kind of a letdown. In movies, there's always some kind of shootout or chase scene.
Yeah, well, be glad it didn't come to that.
I'll be glad when I get the rest of my money.
Oh, right, yeah. I have that for you. Listen, and don't,
Forget this ever happened?
Right, yes.
Don't worry about it. Your coat. Thank you.
You about done being a doubting Thomas? It all worked out exactly the way it was supposed to.
That's what worries me. Balkan made this way too easy.
Well,
There are no patients in the ER currently waiting on beds.
Well, then I don't see the harm in allowing Mr. Hoffman to stay just one more night.
There's nothing wrong with him.
Why do you think Mr. Hoffman makes up all these symptoms? He's lonely. He just wants some
He
company.
might have a few more friends if he were nicer to people.
He can be nice. He's just a little eccentric. Okay, very eccentric, which makes him very misunderstood. All I'm saying is we don't know what Theo's life has been like. So let's not judge him before we know what he's been through.
In the meantime, we stand by and watch him judge everybody else, right?
Wait, Mr. Bump over there. God forbid I should have a smooth ride to the front door where I fully expect to be deposited onto the sidewalk like yesterday's trash.
Don't tempt me.
Empathy and sanity at last.
Tell me again why you like this man.
Mostly because he gives you a hard time.
He's all yours.
Take a good look.
What? Why?
You won't recognize my frozen corpus when it's scooped off the sidewalk after the rats are done with me.
No one's dumping you on the sidewalk. We're actually going to keep you for one more night for observation. Run a few more tests, starting with a repeat MRI to see if there's anything we missed on the previous scans.
Did I mention I'm also claustrophobic? That infernal machine is like being trapped inside a coffin. Not that I've ever experienced the sensation, but last night I did have this vivid dream about being buried alive, clearly foreshadowing things to come.
So what do you think you're doing? Call security. Lisa just stole a bottle of pills from the med cart.
you know what this is, don't you? Envy. You can't stand the fact that the plan I came up with worked out so well.
It just doesn't make sense.
Was that a polite way of saying that you thought I was too dumb to pull it off?
No, you're not dumb, but neither is the Balkan. So why did he send all of his men after the envelope, you know? I mean, why not leave someone behind to trail me in case it was a setup?
Well, maybe the Balkan's men screwed up. Or maybe he's not as smart as you give him credit for. Either way, we have the envelope now. How long are you planning to stand there and stare at it? Don't you want to know what's inside?
Okay. All right, Ronan. Let's see what you were hiding.
Who's that?
The Balkan's son, Alexander Janacek.
So Interpol sent you on a treasure hunt, and this is all you have to show for it? A few photographs?
Yeah, some of these are surveillance photographs. They
Well, so Ronan was keeping tabs on the Balkan's son. Big deal. It sounds like smart business to me. You never know when you might need leverage.
look at who Alexander's with. Look at this one.
So why would Ronan be hiding these photographs from the Balkan?
Well, maybe the Balkan thought that Brenda was connected to his son's death.
Well, how was Brenda connected?
I wanted to apologize last night, but I got a call from Jake's. My brother was completely hammered there, and he couldn't drive home.
Does that happen a lot?
No, never. And Dante can't afford to lose control. It can cost him his badge.
What set him off?
Oh, my dad's ex-girlfriend is back in town. Brenda Barrett.
The model?
Yeah. Dante's having a hard time grasping the idea of our dad and Brenda being back together.
So your brother doesn't like Brenda?
The truth? Dante used to be in love with Brenda.
I hate the pain that Brenda's going through because of this Balkan character. But you know the good thing? She's back in my life. Right? Brenda wants to try again as much as I want to try.
Maybe she just went back to you because it's familiar. I mean, a lot of things in her life have been changing, right? I mean, you sure that's what she wants? I mean, she had a life. The whole rug got pulled out from underneath her. I mean, you wouldn't want to hurt her by pushing this.
Well, there are no guarantees, but, you know, Brenda and I, we've loved each other for too long not to take that chance. And now we've, you know, after all the false starts and misunderstandings, we've gotten to a place where it's like we can be honest with each other. Tonight, I am going to make it right for Brenda and me.
I'm probably the wrong person to be talking to about that stuff.
Dante and Brenda have already been caught in